Warning: the views expressed in this video may be offensive to sensitive viewers. They are entirely fictional and for entertainment purposes only. If you've ever been chased by a Sepoko, this one's for you. Alright, so let's talk about the afterlife. You know, that place everyone has an opinion on but no one has a reliable Yelp review for. We hear about ghosts all the time, right? These misty, ethereal beings floating around looking for their lost car keys or whatever. They're like the introverts of the spirit world, but here in South Africa we have something a little more extra. Something with a bit more flavor. The kind of paranormal entity that doesn't just haunt your house, it redecorates it, against your will. Just like shadows, ghosts are merely a reflection of realities. But the real question is, what's the difference between ghosts and Sepoko? Let's break it down. You see, one is a gentle suggestion of the supernatural, the other is a full-blown, uninvited family reunion from the other side. One might make you say, "Did you feel that?" The other makes you say, "Pack the bags, we're moving." Now, I'll leave the TV. It's a spectrum, people, a beautiful, terrifying spectrum. Okay, let's start with the basics. The origin story. Ghosts, your classic Western ghosts, are the heartbroken souls of the spirit world. Think about it, they died tragically, probably while listening to Adele holding a single rose. I just wanted to tell her I loved her, but the Wi-Fi was down. They're stuck in a loop of regret, forever searching for closure like a character in a rom-com that never got its final scene. They're gentle, they're sad, they're basically just looking for a supernatural therapist to talk to. They're the poets of the paranormal. Sepokos, on the other hand? No. These guys didn't die listening to Adele. They died halfway through watching and thought, you know what, I could do that. But better. They saw the villain and instead of being scared, they took notes. They're not looking for closure, they're looking for a sequel. They've fully committed to the horror franchise and you, my friend, are the unsuspecting protagonist. They're not whispering about lost love, they're workshopping their jump scares and practicing their evil laugh. They saw the job description for terrifying entity and said, hold my pap. Now let's talk about movement. It's a key differentiator. A ghost floats, it glides, it's elegant, almost balletic. It's like a silent drone moving through the house. You might feel a slight change in air pressure, a wisp of cold air passing by. It's subtle, it's graceful. They move like they're trying not to wake the baby. They respect your personal space even while invading it. It's a very considerate haunting, you know? Almost polite. You might see a faint shimmer moving down the hall and you'll think, that's weird, and then go back to your business. A Sepoko does not float, a Sepoko stomps. It's 3 a.m., the entire house is dead quiet, and suddenly from the corridor you hear it. Do! It's a heavy, deliberate sound like someone is walking around in size 14 construction boots filled with cement. There's nothing subtle about it. It's not a question of if you heard something, it's a question of how fast you can pretend to be asleep. That sound is a declaration of presence. It's the Sepoko announcing, I'm here, I'm loud, and I'm about to make your electricity bill the least of your worries. You know immediately, that is not Casper the Friendly Ghost coming to say hi. This brings us to their motivation. What do they want? A ghost, bless its misty heart, just wants to be noticed. It's playing a supporting role in your life story. It'll give you little hints, a gentle breeze through a closed window, a light that flickers just once, a sudden cold spot in the room that makes you shiver. It's like they're saying, psst, I'm over here. Just wanted you to know. They are the masters of subtlety. Their goal is to make you question your sanity, not run for your life. They're playing the long game. A Sepoko wants to star in the movie. And guess what? You're the co-star, the one who runs. The Sepoko doesn't do subtle, it doesn't do hints. It goes for the Oscar-winning performance right from the start. Opening scene, it's the middle of the night, you're alone. The Sepoko doesn't flicker a light, it throws the fridge open, slams all the cupboard doors at once, and then whispers your name from right behind you. The goal isn't to make you wonder, it's to make you run. Barefoot, through the neighborhood, screaming mama, mama, ooh you, at the top of your lungs. They want action, they want drama, they want you to tell the story for generations. Communication styles, very, very different. A ghost is all about the melancholic whispers, it's classic haunting etiquette. You'll be sitting there trying to watch TV, and you'll hear a faint, airy voice carried on the wind, like, whispers sadly, help me, fin the light. It's always something vague and mysterious, it's sad, it's tragic, it makes you feel a little bit of pity. You almost want to help them, you know? Like, okay, which light are we talking about? The kitchen light? I can help you with that. It's a plea, not a demand. But a Sepoko? Oh, a Sepoko doesn't whisper pleas. It makes demands. And it doesn't just use any voice. It uses a voice that sounds like it's coming through a bad internet connection from the underworld. It's that deep, gravelly voice that glitches and buffers. It will call you by name with intent. Imitates a deep, buffering voice. Mfo, kekeke patlawena. The sound itself is terrifying. It's not just what it's saying, it's the demonic dial-up tone it's using. One makes you feel sad, the other makes you feel like you're about to be dragged into another dimension via a corrupted audio file. Let's discuss property damage. This is a big one. A ghost is clumsy, but accidentally. It might knock over a small vase from the mantelpiece. It's a delicate sound. You'll jump, look over and see the broken pieces on the floor. The ghost is probably over in the corner, holding its misty face in its hands like, in a high-pitched, ghostly voice. Oh dear, I'm so sorry, my ethereal form is so cumbersome, it's a minor inconvenience, it's something you can clean up with a dustpan and a sigh. It's an accident. A Sepoko is not having an accident, it's a demolition party. A Sepoko doesn't knock over a vase, it yeets the entire kitchen cupboard across the room. And it doesn't feel bad about it, oh no. While you're huddled in the corner, crying and trying to remember prayers you haven't said since primary school, you can almost hear the Sepoko laughing. A deep, guttural laugh. It's not just breaking your stuff, it's enjoying the show, it's performance art. The Sepoko is the tornado, you're just the trailer park. Wardrobe. You can tell a lot about a spirit by its fashion choices or lack thereof. A ghost, typically, doesn't wear anything. It's au naturel. It's a misty silhouette, a translucent blob, a shimmering outline of a person. There's no detail, it's minimalist. It's the kind of spirit that believes less is more. You can see right through them, literally. They're not trying to make a statement with their clothes because, well, they don't have any. They're the nudists of the netherworld. A Sepoko? Always dramatic. They have a whole wardrobe department in the spirit realm. They never show up underdressed. It's either a full old-school funeral gown, the kind your great-grandmother wore, or the classic, terrifying white cloth that looks like it hasn't seen a washing machine since the Great Trek. And the accessories. You can't forget the accessories. The look is never complete without the glowing red eyes. Not just red, but burning red. Like they've been crying fire or staring directly into the engine of a jumbo jet. They don't just appear, they make an entrance. Let's talk scheduling. Ghosts are very considerate of your time, hey? They have appointments. They're like that one relative who only visits once a year on a major holiday. For ghosts, it's usually Halloween, or maybe the anniversary of their death. It's a special occasion. They pop in, do their little ooh thing, rattle a chain or two, and then they're gone. You can actually mark it on your calendar. October 31st. Prepare for mild haunting. It's predictable. It's manageable. But a Sepoko does not believe in schedules. A Sepoko believes in being a permanent, unpaying, and deeply unpleasant roommate. They're not here for a holiday, they're here for a hostile takeover. They show up every single night. And honestly, they have a particular fondness for load shedding. The moment ESCOM hits stage 6 and the whole world goes dark and quiet, that's their cue. That's when they come out to play. For a ghost, darkness is ambience. For a Sepoko, it's a stage. And the show, my friends, must go on every night. Let's talk vocalizations. The sounds they make are a dead giveaway. A ghost has a very limited vocal range. It's the classic, breathy, mournful ooh. It sounds like the wind blowing through a keyhole. It's spooky for sure, but it's also a little bit cliché. It's the sound you expect to hear. It's the vanilla ice cream of haunting sounds. It sets a mood, but it's not going to make you jump out of your skin. It's atmospheric. It's background noise for your fear. A Sepoko, however, is a vocal powerhouse. It doesn't do a gentle ooh, it lets out a guttural, terrifying woo that comes from the very depths of its being, and it doesn't just stand there while it does it. Oh no, it multitasks. It's a whoa! While clapping its hands rhythmically and violently, it's a whoa! While flipping the living room furniture over. It's a full-body performance. The sound isn't just meant to scare you, it's meant to announce that chaos has arrived, and it's wearing your curtains as a poncho. Let's examine their approach to territory. How do they enter a space? A ghost is polite. It's the British gentleman of the spirit world. It will knock, a gentle on the wall, or it might flicker the lights as if to say, "Excuse me, so sorry to bother you. Would it be alright if I, haunted this place for a bit?" No worries if not. It's asking for permission, it's a negotiation, it's a very civil and considerate way to begin a haunting. A Sepoko has never heard the word polite. A Sepoko doesn't knock, it kicks the door clean off its hinges. It doesn't ask for permission, it serves you an eviction notice. It storms in like it owns the place because in its mind it does. It's not there to negotiate, it's there to reclaim. You'll hear it stomping through the house, shouting in that gravelly voice, "La faccia che l'antatamagolo." This is my grandfather's land. It's not a guest, it's the landlord from hell, and you, my friend, are 3 months behind on rent you didn't even know you owed. So what happens when you're in the same room? A ghost is a passive observer. It will find a corner, probably the darkest one, and just stare at you. It's creepy, don't get me wrong. That feeling of being watched is unsettling. But that's all it does. It watches. It's like a silent, judgmental security camera. It's there to observe your late-night snack choices and probably think, "Another slice of cake? Really?" It's a silent protest. A quiet, creepy, non-confrontational, chill session. A Sepoko is interactive. It doesn't just watch you, it wants to engage. It will follow you. Everywhere. Especially to the bathroom because it knows that's where you're most vulnerable. You'll be sitting there minding your own business, and suddenly the toilet lid will slam down. Then you'll hear that buffering voice from the shower, "So, are you still scared? Or should I add some background music?" And then you hear the faint, terrifying sound of a violin starting to play. It's not just a haunting, it's a fully produced, interactive horror experience. Let's talk about the emotional impact, the fear factor. A ghost makes you shiver. It creates a chill in the air. It's that primal goosebumps on your arms kind of fear. It makes you pull your blanket a little tighter, maybe turn on an extra light. You'll tell your friends the next day, "Guys, the weirdest thing happened last night." It's a story, it's an anecdote, it's a momentary spike in your heart rate. It's manageable fear. A Sepoko doesn't make you shiver. It makes you reevaluate your entire life. It makes you have a full-blown conversation with your creator. The fear is so profound, so absolute, that your first instinct is to grab your phone. Not to record it, no. You switch it off, because you don't want it to see the light. Then you start praying, loudly. And then, just in case those are your final moments, you send a text message to your mom, "I love you." Just a simple, final "I love you." Because a Sepoko doesn't just scare you, it makes you prepare for the end. Now for a modern twist technology. How do they interact with our 21st century lives? Ghosts are old school. They stick to what they know. They like playing with electricity, flickering the lights, turning the TV on and off, making the radio switch to a static station. It's the classic poltergeist playbook. They're analog spirits in a digital world. Their idea of technological terror is making your smart bulb behave like a dumb one. It's cute, in a spooky sort of way. A Sepoko is a tech-savvy menace. It knows where to hit you where it really hurts. It doesn't bother with the lights. That's amateur hour. A Sepoko goes straight for the heart of your modern existence, the Wi-Fi router. Just as you're settling in, getting comfortable, about to stream the latest episode of your favorite show, the internet cuts out, and you can almost hear it whispering from the corner where the router is, "You will not Netflix and chill while I am in eternal pain." It's the ultimate form of modern psychological warfare. No Wi-Fi, no escape. So how do they affect your sleep? Well, a ghost might slip into your dreams. It'll be a weird, hazy dream, you know? You might dream of a sad-looking person you don't know, or a place you've never even been. You'll wake up feeling a little strange, a little thoughtful. But you'll shake it off. "Man, I had a weird dream," you'll say. And then you'll forget about it by lunchtime. It's just a gentle, subconscious suggestion, like a little postcard from the other side delivered straight to your sleeping mind. But a Sepoko? Nah, a Sepoko doesn't give you dreams. It gives you high-definition 4K surround sound nightmares that feel more real than reality itself. The kind of nightmare that has you waking up in a cold sweat, literally screaming. It's so terrifying that you don't just wake up scared, you wake up repentant. You wake up and immediately start apologizing for every bad thing you've ever done in your entire life. In a panicked, tearful voice. "Lord, I'm sorry for everything, even that sweet I stole in grade 1 from Thabo's bag. I'm sorry, I'll pay him back, I promise, just make it stop." It's a spiritual cleanse via pure terror. Okay, let's go back to movement, but with more detail. Style, you know? A ghost hovers. It's weightless, it's silent. It's like a piece of silk floating on a breeze. It's all about maintaining that ethereal, untouchable quality. It's above the mundane world of walking. Honestly, it's just too sophisticated for something as pedestrian as, well, being a pedestrian. It's pure, effortless levitation. It's a magic trick with no explanation. But a Sepoko has rhythm, my friend. A Sepoko moonwalks. But not the cool Michael Jackson kind. No, this is a terrifying supernatural moonwalk. In the middle of the hallway, while wearing gumboots. Big, heavy, imaginary gumboots. So you get this bizarre combination of a smooth, backward glide, right? But it's accompanied by the sound of squeaking rubber and a noise like a leaking gas tank. It's absurd, it's terrifying, and honestly it's something you can never ever unhear. It's a performance designed to break your brain. So, what about their effect on others? The innocent and, well, the not-so-innocent. A ghost can sometimes have a strange calming effect. You hear stories of a ghost in a nursery and the baby just stares at a corner and giggles. The baby sees something we don't, and it finds it amusing. It's a sweet, if slightly creepy interaction. The ghost is like a silent, invisible playmate. It makes babies laugh. But a Sepoko does not make babies laugh. A Sepoko makes babies scream, a scream so piercing it shatters glass. It makes dogs tuck their tails between their legs and run so fast they leave a cartoon smoke outline behind. And it has a strange effect on the adults too, especially the uncles. The presence is so intense, so overwhelming that it just breaks down all their defenses. Suddenly, your uncle, who has been silent for years, will just blurt out, in a shaky confessional tone, "It was me. I was the one who broke the TV during the '94 World Cup. I blame the dog. I'm so sorry." It doesn't just scare you, it extracts confessions. Okay, so let's talk about nighttime etiquette, or the complete lack thereof. See, a ghost is basically a watcher. It totally gets the importance of sleep. It might, stand over your bed and just watch you, which is honestly top-tier creepy, but at least it's a passive act. It won't mess with your rest. It's just there, being this unsettling silent observer, like it actually respects the sanctity of your sleep cycle even as it's violating your personal space, which is wild. But a Sepoko? Nah, a Sepoko sees your sleep cycle as like a personal challenge. It waits. Seriously, it's patient. It waits for you to hit that perfect, deep REM sleep. That moment when you're at your most peaceful, your most vulnerable. And then, it strikes. It grabs the corner of your blanket and yanks it off you with the force of, like, an industrial washing machine on its spin cycle. It's not just pulling the blanket, hey, it's dragging it down the hall like it's got laundry to do. So you wake up cold, confused, and utterly terrified with the sound of your own duvet being dragged into the darkness. Physical evidence. What do they leave behind? A ghost leaves behind cold spots. You'll be walking through your house and suddenly you walk through a pocket of air that's freezing cold. It's a tangible, physical sign of its presence. It's weird, it's unexplainable, and it's a classic sign you're not alone. You can't see it, but you can feel it. It's a subtle, invisible calling card. A Sepoko doesn't do subtle. A Sepoko leaves footprints, but not just any footprints, burning ones, scorched into the floor, and not on an easy surface like sand or dirt. No, that would be too simple. It leaves them on your ceramic kitchen tiles. You'll come into the kitchen in the morning to make coffee, and there, right in the middle of the floor, will be a perfect blackened footprint still faintly smoking. It's not just evidence, it's a warning. It's the Sepoko saying, "I was here, and I'm hot." The way they address you. This is a crucial distinction. A ghost, if it speaks at all, will whisper your name. Your first name. Whispers. Trevor. It's intimate. It's personal. It's designed to get your attention in a spooky but familiar way. It's like a friend trying to wake you up from the other side. It's creepy, but there's a level of familiarity to it. It's just your name. A Sepoko does not use your nickname. A Sepoko does not use your first name. A Sepoko has been to home affairs in the spirit world and has pulled your file. It will call you by your full, government-issued, ancestral name, the one your grandmother shouts when you're in deep trouble, and it will say it with the perfect, traditional pronunciation that makes your blood run cold. Announces dramatically and slowly, "Masachaba Mapula ke Pulaya Malamola." When you hear that name, you know two things for sure. One, you are in trouble. And two, this is not a drill. Let's talk about telekinesis, the ability to move things with your mind or, your spiritual energy. A ghost is a minimalist. It practices subtle telekinesis. It might slowly push a book off a shelf, or make a door creak open an inch at a time. It's a slow burn. It's all about building suspense. It wants you to watch the object move, to question what you're seeing. It's a magic show where the magician is invisible. A Sepoko is not a magician. It's a demolition expert. It doesn't do slow. It does all at once. It won't push a book. It will flip the entire dining room table. And it won't do it while it's hiding. It will do it while standing right in front of you, maintaining direct, unblinking eye contact with its fiery red eyes. The table, the chairs, the plates, everything goes flying through the air, and the Sepoko just stands there, staring at you as if to say, "Any questions?" It's not about suspense, it's about shock and awe. So there you have it, the definitive guide. Ghosts are the shy, sad poets of the paranormal world, forever stuck in their feelings. Sepokos are the loud, dramatic, and frankly terrifying drama queens who believe the world, both this one and the next, is their stage. One is a gentle hum of supernatural energy. The other is a full-blown rock concert where all the instruments are your worldly possessions being smashed against the wall. It's a matter of intensity, of style, and of pure, unadulterated chaos. It's crucial to know who you're dealing with. Is it a spirit that needs a hug? Or one that you need to run from, screaming, while it moonwalks in gumboots behind you? Understanding the difference can save you a lot of therapy bills. Or at least, it'll give you a much better story to tell afterwards. Because let's be honest, surviving a Sepoko gives you bragging rights for life. You're not just a person anymore, you're a veteran. So next time you feel a presence, when the air gets cold and you hear a strange noise, ask yourself, is it a confused ghost, or a Sepoko with a PhD in fear tactics? One might want your help, the other wants your house, your sanity, and your Wi-Fi password. Choose your battle wisely. Ghosts versus Sepoko. Know the difference. Stay alive, or at least, stay funny.